Hello my friends and welcome to my very first Create with Rach video. I'm Rach, a children's book illustrator, and I'm inviting you into my cozy and colourful studio to draw, paint and craft with me. Today I am feeling all of the Halloweeny spooky vibes, and you guessed it from the title, we are going to be drawing the iconic Wednesday Addams to celebrate season 2 coming out this autumn. Here she is in my own illustration style, and you guys can follow along if you'd like to see how I created her. If you guys would like to see more of these videos, then don't forget to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Okay, without further ado, let's get creative. Here we are. So I am going to start by looking at a few photos of Jenna Ortega as Wednesday Addams first. So the main thing for me is trying to capture that really scary deadpan stare she has, and I also want to exaggerate her hair shape to make her look extra spooky but also give her a little bit more character. But first, materials. So I'm using a 2H pencil, a 2B pencil, a black brush pen and some fine liners. They're all listed in the description if you want to join in. So let's go! I always begin sketching with a 2H pencil. It's kind of like sketching the skeleton before bringing the character to life, and it's where I play with shapes to exaggerate the features and to map out the face as well. It's just good to know where to put the eyes, the nose and the lips. And I usually draw these guidelines on the face to help me, although I don't actually always stick to them. Next, I'm switching to a 2B pencil and I'm going to sketch over the light lines in more detail. I just feel like it helps me be more confident and committed to the drawing. I'm really focused here on trying to get those deadpan, iconic Wednesday Addams eyes right, so she kind of looks like she's staring into your soul, but actually also couldn't care less. Jenna Ortega's lips also have that distinct M shape, so I wanted to reflect that in the shape of her hair as well. So you'll see later on that it's a little bit more of an M shape rather than the kind of rounded look that usual drawings or photographs show. I just wanted to do it a little bit differently. When drawing characters, shapes are really everything. You'll see the M shape in her hair, I draw triangle shapes in her collar, in her tie, her jumper and her blazer, and I also draw circles in the plaits. I've kept most of the lines sharp and angular, just to play up her kind of spooky and cold vibe. And now you're all going to think I'm crazy because I'm about to rub it all out. But only lightly, it is just enough to see the structure underneath. Now comes the fun part, inking with my Pentel pocket brush pen. This is where the essence of Wednesday Addams really starts to come into play. When it comes to hair, I always flick the brush loosely in different directions. I just feel like it gives it more movement and makes the hair, the expression, the whole vibe feel a little bit more true to life, a little bit more alive. What I love about this brush pen is that it's really inky and smooth. Even though the nib isn't huge, it actually covers big areas really nicely, so it makes it really easy to colour things in. While filling in her hair, I'm making sure to leave little gaps to show shine and add a little bit more dimension and texture. Otherwise, I feel like it ends up looking like a big Lego helmet that you just click onto her head. I actually got told that once when I was drawing my early characters, and I've never forgotten about that, so I'm always careful to make sure hair looks really fluid and interesting. And a few messy strands also helps it to look a little bit more wild. Next, it is time to shade. I am using fine liner here to add in some light scribbly shadows. So under her brows, under her eyes, her chin, in her lips, and in her clothes as well. But you don't need to overdo it. It's just enough to bring in a little depth. And if you fancy scribbling in the stripes on her uniform like I do here, then go for it. And there we have it, our moody, spooky Wednesday Addams, staring deep into our souls. I really think this is the best Halloween drawing activity to celebrate the season. And I even added a little splash of colour at the end just to give the piece that finishing touch. And here she is, the finished piece of Wednesday Addams in my style. I'm really happy with how she turned out. I was really concerned I wasn't going to get her moodiness across, but I think by giving her really big eyeliner, lashes kind of going straight across her eyes, it kind of levels her eyes slightly. I'm glad that I got the Jenna Ortega lips as well, I think. And as I said in the video, I love the M-shaped hair. I think it was just really fun to draw. And I just love using my brush pen. So you guys can draw Wednesday Addams in your own style, or you can follow along with mine. And if you want something even simpler, I have popped a line drawing of this in the description so you can download it, print it off and colour it in yourself. I would also love to see your versions, so please feel free to send them to itscreatewithrach@gmail.com or share them on Instagram with the hashtag createwithrach. You might even be featured on my socials. Thank you so much for watching and creating along with me, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing Wednesday Addams reimagined in my style. If you did, then please give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. See you in the next video.